Welcome back to the Black Cat Roundabout Works. It's Sunday the 23rd of November and this is filmed just about 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's just been a break in the rain, so the drone's gone up to get some footage of the works that are going on to divert off the old A1 northbound carriageway onto the new A1 slip road, I believe it is, that's going to run into the Black Cat Roundabout junction. And you can see here the works are still a lot to do on Sunday morning. There's no lines or anything. The road's going to be open in less than 24 hours. And there's going to be a complete change as we get to the roundabout as well. So we'll see that in a moment. I asked in the last video if the compound's going to be used. I don't think that compound's actually going to be used for anything in the future. But there is some works ahead in the southbound section. You can see here, it's not very obvious, but the actual layout on the roundabout's moved back. And this was talked about in the last video, that at some point they'd have to move the current roundabout lane so they can lower the A1, build the flyover over the top, and then put the roundabout back where it was. So this must be another temporary section of roundabout, because at some point they're going to have to move it to lower the road under it. But you can see there the layout of the former Black Cat roundabout. It's changed again this weekend, so there's a bit of a different turn there. You can see the old junction there is now cut off with the concrete divider, but that's a good thing to see that the road has been changed. So I thought it would be another weekend closure to do this, but they've done it this weekend. So the road previously ran where that JCB excavator is there, that big Volvo truck. It's now stepped to the right onto this new section of road. Doesn't look very wide there though. It's got two lanes coming into one. Is that going to be a merge where that you can see that truck on the roundabout there. You can see the old northbound carriageway now, with traffic still running down the south carriageway. So that one's now completely closed. It'll soon be removed to allow for the A1 to come down the middle section here and dip under the new A421. So that's the Marina flyover in the distance where they're going to build the bridge. And there's still quite a lot to do here. That's the culvert that was the reason for the works a few weeks ago. See the drainage pipe still on the left hand side, so there's still a lot of drainage to be done. I wouldn't take any of the surface water we can see today is going to be a problem in the future, because none of the drainage has been done on this new section yet. So there will be standing water. You can see they're still laying tarmac on this section here, where this is where the A1 North would have previously been. And there we are, there's that works continuing Sunday morning. The road would have just continued there into the former A1 North carriageway, and now it's going to go on to this new section of road, which will be open by, I think it's 5 AM Monday morning, if they get it open on time. Most of the time they have, when they've had these roadworks. And there's been a couple of delays, but nothing too bad. So there's still quite a bit to be done here. No road markings or anything yet. That old northbound carriageway, that's going to be the new works entrance, I believe. So ignore the fact there's no carriageway there. This is the A1 carrying off here towards the roundabout. So that'll all be lined by the morning once they join it in. And then you see in the distance there's that new entrance to the roundabout that we said about just a moment ago. This is the angle of the run into the roundabout there. So the A1 North carriageway is still there, soon to be removed. And then the new road lowered into place. The A421 flying over the top towards Caxton. Gibbet. Not Gibbet, Gibbet. And people of St Neots will be happy with that. Hopefully they're the right pronunciations. I'm getting them wrong, you can even hear me correcting myself. So this is the finished layout when the works are finished. So the A421 will go over the top, the A1 will dip underneath. There'll be an intermediate junction, a new service station on the right hand side, and that's the layout today. You can see the two underpasses with the roundabout now in place, and the A421 will fly over the top of those. The new roundabout in the middle will be raised above the A1, and the A1 will pass underneath all of this on a continuous road going north and south, and the 421 across west to east over the top. So looking from the south here and heading into the actual former roundabout, and you can see they've made a good start already. we've passed the halfway point on the project, so there shouldn't be much longer left. I mean, we've been going for, 15 months? The project is apparently on time, and now they've moved all these roads out the way. They'll really crack on with this lowering project, and then once that's done, I guess they'll build the 421 viaducts and put the road over the top. See, it's a huge project on the ground. But there's that new southbound carriageway. I did say this was a new slip road last week. It's actually a new access road, so there will be another slip road coming off the A1 here. This access road on the right hand side where the current traffic's running down, it's going to be for a new service station that'll be built on the right hand side. People are saying it's going to be a filling station. Hopefully there's going to be car charging there as well, and maybe something to replace the little chef and things that were on the left hand side of the roundabout in the olden days before it was all demolished. But you can see there the actual site itself. This is a Sunday morning, plenty of people working, which is always good to see. You know, I go down to Power Court and it's finished. There's no one at Universal today. But the A1 site, a hive of activity. And on the roundabout there, you can see they've diverted the road. And there's another overview of that new southbound carriageway. You can see a diversion there as the cones push the traffic across into that side. People have been saying it's been much better this week. How you found it? Is it now improving? Does look like there's going to be maybe a merge on the roundabout for people to contend with. So they duck through that new underpass. There's that road there where it'll go over the top. That'll be the 421. If we follow this car on its little journey. Is this the one we're following? No, this is going to be this one. Follow it down. There he comes. Wonder where he's off to. But no delays on his journey on the A1 South this morning. See here as he catches up to the drone and heads down south, heading towards Stevenage or London. And the southbound seems good. Not much traffic on a Sunday morning. Hopefully you guys are seeing an improvement in the week as well with the free flowing traffic from the A421. So quick overview now. Having a look at that new carriageway again. Still quite a lot to be done before it opens tomorrow. It's amazing how much will actually get done on this over a 24-hour period. And then all going to have to be relined as well on the roundabout there. But yeah, the work's already continuing to remove the old carriageway that was in the way. You know, that was a roundabout Friday evening. Already starting to be removed. And you can see the works there on the roundabout to start to build the drainage and where the road will dip down under the 421. Bit of a tight turn there. Wonder what that's going to be like for people heading onto the 421. Let's see your stories in the comments about how this is tomorrow. There's the Bedford Road and the Roxton Garden Centre. Always busy in there. Find that we go in on a Saturday for a coffee while I do the filming. And then the missus last week couldn't get a table, so we ended up having to leave. But it's good to see. Nice small independent business doing well. And you can see the Roadworks there closing the roundabout while they do the works. In the distance, need to get along there and have a look. So there's that new bridge over the River Great Ouse. Looks like the beams are nearly put in place there. And there's the new road behind that one being created as well. Only one beam visible. But the works itself here at the Black Cat coming to an end for the weekend. So that's the diversion onto the new northbound slip road to allow for the works to continue. So drop me a like, share it on social media, and if you're new, please do subscribe, and I'll be along in the next one. Don't know when the next big closure is, but we'll be along to have a look at what happens here over the next few weeks. So thanks for watching as always, and any comments, any improvements, have I got the pronunciations right this week? Please do leave a comment below. Take care. Bye bye.